Getting approval and support from your big sister is a major ego boost, no matter who you are, even if you're the best female tennis player the world has ever seen. That's right, Venus Williams' elder sister to Serena Williams has always had her back. In this video, we'll show you just how close their sisterhood is, and what all it has survived all these years. Let's dive right in. Starting off with some massive praise from Venus Williams. In September, we saw Serena Williams play her final match as a professional tennis player. Venus had been traveling with Serena for her final US Open tour, and right there in the stand stood her big sister Venus Williams, cheering her on as always. In the post-match interview, Serena thanked her big sister for helping her become who she was. The bond that these two share has always been a theme throughout their tennis journeys. And as her younger sister has officially retired from professional tennis, Venus did an honorary interview to share more about their wonderful relationship. While speaking to Abigail Blackburn from Glamour magazine, the 42-year-old had a lot to say about the impact her sister left in the world of tennis. Returning the praise Serena gave to her at the US Open match, Venus revealed just how valuable Serena's input was to her. The American tennis player claimed that seeing her sister succeed made her want to do better as well. Seeing her become one of the greatest tennis players in history pushed Venus to improve her game. That definitely seems like a positive reaction to seeing your sibling move ahead in life. But for Venus, their journeys were linked forever. The tennis player and entrepreneur claimed that Serena's success was her success. That's how strong their bond was growing up, and still is. We certainly hope that's how it stays and they step into a new phase in their lives. Moving on to what Venus thinks of the competition between the two sisters. Being just 1 year apart and belonging to the same profession, it's a wonder how Serena and Venus kept their sisterhood strong. Even when they often had to play against each other, there wasn't a moment of bad blood between the two. In this interview, the 42-year-old explained how they managed to keep healthy competition between themselves. Williams recalled the childhood they shared as sisters, where they always wanted to copy one another. She remembered how even as 8 years old, they would always want to do what the other person was doing. That energy was carried over to the world of tennis as well, as they watched each other play to discover each other's strengths and weaknesses. Venus claimed that they were quite codependent that way. That can also be seen in their successful careers in playing doubles. The two sisters shared a total of 14 Grand Slam titles in doubles. To give her a proper send-off into retirement, Venus also teamed up with her sister to play one last time as doubles in this year's US Open. Their journeys have always been in sync. While talking about the healthy competition they shared, Venus revealed that seeing her sister play better than her was a big motivator. She claimed that's how she treated every opponent. She liked seeing her opponents succeed and achieve new heights, because that's just how she gains her strength. The American expressed how she didn't like seeing anyone fail, even if they were opponents. Well, that's quite a positive spirit that we all wished we had. Following up with the Williams' sisters' plans. While Serena's journey as a professional tennis player reached an end this September, she began several other projects, and her sister is ready to support her for those as well. One of these was her plans to produce more films together with her sister. The two already produced the Oscar-winning film King Richard, which was based on their father and their beginning as tennis players. And Venus confirmed that they're already working on other film projects. She explained how the stories they're planning to tell through these films are gonna be fantastic. While we have no details about these coming film projects, Venus was confident that they've discovered a theme that they want to tell more stories of. Judging by their previous film, King Richard, we think that theme would be around sports personalities and the lives they lead. Last month, Serena Williams even expressed the desire to make a King Richard sequel. She explained that showing the struggle she and her sister overcame was something that needs to be shown. Apart from that, Venus revealed that she also attended some of her sister's venture capital conferences. She expressed how her admiration for Serena during those conferences would increase. Investors of her sister's fund would come up to her and praise her. Seeing her little sister get praised like that is always a proud moment for the 7-time Grand Slam winner. But even with all those projects under her belt, Serena still knew how to come down to earth. That's what Venus loves about her sister the most, when she's just being herself. Moving on to Venus reflecting on the legacy she and her sister are leaving behind. No one can deny the impact that Williams sisters have had, not just on the court, but off of it as well. The two have changed the way African-American girls view themselves. Who can forget about Venus's iconic beaded braid hairstyle that she and her sister rocked on the court? To the 42-year-old, those moments are something she's proud to call a part of her legacy. In the same interview, she stated how she and her sister not only changed tennis, but elevated it. That's why different faces and voices mattered in every sport. And she believed that being different was the only way to go. Looking back as a young girl, she didn't think she was different from other players, but now it's become a part of her. Speaking more about the aesthetic she brought on the court, she revealed how she's the only one wearing false eyelashes during her matches, and she and her sister belong to what she referred to as the Eyeliner Club. This club obviously includes all the tennis players who wore eyeliner while they played, and Venus and Serena were the ones that started that trend. To the Williams sisters, it's part of their ideology of looking good and feeling good. Venus revealed that as long as she looks good on the court, she's able to perform at her best. Sticking to her culture and who she is as a person was not an easy feat, but Venus had amazing role models who inspired her. Serena stood at the top of that that list along with her half-sisters Yatunda, Lindrea, and Isha Price, following up with a 42-year-old's plan for retirement. As her younger sister retired from professional tennis this September, all eyes are on the big sister. But so far, she has no plans of retiring. She spoke about it on her YouTube channel and confirmed it in the Glamour magazine interview too. That doesn't mean she's not expanding her resume. Right now, she owns a clothing brand, a beauty brand, and an interior designing business. And now she's adding another one to that growing list. She's teamed up with the Credo to launch her own SPF-led range. While speaking to Abigail, she revealed how growing up she didn't know that she had to protect her skin. She always believed that it had natural SPF, but now she's realized how wrong she was and wanted to help erase the misconceptions around African American skin. Her personal struggles with a rare autoimmune disease also led her to create her protein shake range, Happy Vikings. She got diagnosed with a disease called Sjogren's syndrome back in 2011. This led her to stop playing for a while, but the tennis legend came out of it stronger. And with Happy Vikings, she hopes to help people live a healthier lifestyle. She believed that it's never too late to start being proactive about your health, wrapping up with her reflections on her singlehood. With her younger sister being happily married with a daughter, does it ever cross Venus Williams' mind that she should settle down too? Well, in another recent interview, the tennis player thinks it might be time. She explained that she's been single for most of her life, and that she found it easier to get stuck into it. She's not miserable by any means, and it doesn't mean we'll see a ring on her finger pretty soon, but she stated that when it's time for a change, she will definitely accept it. The tennis star admitted that running into a relationship has never been her thing, but she's willing to adapt and work on some parts of herself that make it difficult to stay in one. While she didn't reveal what those parts were, we definitely stand a self-aware queen. Venus explained that she doesn't think holding on to just your relationship or your singlehood was the way to go. She wanted to achieve the right balance between the two. Well, we certainly hope that she finds what she's looking for. That's a wrap for this video. What do you think of this amazing sisterhood between the two players? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.